Hey, hey, hey. Here you go.
He was in the neighborhood, wandering around. He was clearly a lost dog. No one was able to get close to him. I had gone out trying to find him. I started tossing him treats, and if I backed off, he would come and get the treat. But if I got too close, he was up and he was gone.
There's some water. You can have some. It's okay.
We kept on doing that day after day.
Come here, good boy. You remember me. How's a good boy doing?
I was able to get close enough to have him take treats from out of my hand.
That's it. Good boy.
I had heard that Francis would run around with another loose dog in the neighborhood. One night, lo and behold, there's Francis running around with his big tan dog.
I know you're not mean. So I've named this dog Francis. And this is his big tan friend.
So that's when I first saw Howard. I found out that Howard's owners left him behind.
Okay.
I tried to call Francis over, and
Good boy.
Howard came as well. Howard didn't like me at first. Fortunately, with a nice, delicious treat, he wound up warming up to me even faster than Francis did.
That's a good. Hi, partner. Sit. Good boy. Good boy.
I was able to give Howard a scratch behind the ears and under the chin.
And you're a good boy too, Francis.
It was almost like Francis got jealous. And then the next thing you know, Francis is right next to me and I'm able to give him scratches and pets. That gave me such a boost of confidence that, okay, one way or another, we're going to get Francis safe.
Come here. Good
I
boy.
walked over to my car and I threw a piece of cheeseburger in there. And Howard just jumped up right into my car.
What a good boy you are.
I tried to do the same thing with Francis. Francis didn't want anything to do with it. The thought was, if you have a chance to rescue a dog, then you take that chance. I drove Howard back to my house. The plan was that I would come back the next day with Howard and try again with Francis, but it wound up never getting to that point. I come out the next morning to see how Howard is doing, and in my driveway, I see Francis, and I can't believe it.
Good boy. You want to go see your friend?
He tracked Howard to my house several blocks away. He was still afraid of the leash, and for that first day, he basically stayed in my driveway. The second day, he decided he wanted to come inside the yard.
Here he is, roaming the yard. Here's his friend, Howard, in his kennel. If I have a leash, he will not let me do this. If I have a leash, he will take off. Good boy. What's Francis doing? What's Francis doing? What's Francis doing? How's a good boy? How's a good boy?
On the third day, I was able to get him into a kennel, actually with Howard.
Howard. Francis. You good boys?
In a perfect world, I would love to have Francis and Howard adopted together. But in our area, it's very hard to find homes for large dogs. Francis, we had an opportunity recently to have him transported to a much larger rescue organization. Francis is going to be an amazing dog for someone. Howard, he's still here in Bakersfield and available for adoption through a Safer Place Animal Rescue.
Who doesn't pull on a leash at all? I know, you're so talkative.
Howard wouldn't have been rescued without Francis, and Francis wouldn't have been rescued without Howard. So they kind of saved each other. I was just lucky enough to be in there somewhere.
Good boy, Francis. Good boy.